Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at Penfield High School for the 2012 homecoming football game between your Penfield Patriots and the Webster Thomas Titans. We're under a minute away from kickoff, and it looks like we're going to have the national anthem sung in just a moment, so we'll tune in for that.
Joining us in the booth to sing the national anthem, Penfield High School senior Bridget Doyle.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red and lit, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home?
Let's go, White!
Almost ready for kickoff now. They set 12 minutes on the clock, and we'll get to it in just a moment. A couple of stats before we start the game here. Both these teams are 1-3 this season, and Patriots come back and get a couple of good offensive players back, including Jeff Young. He comes back off the injury list, and he'll sure be a good addition to the team. The officials will grab some captains now, take them out to the center of the field, and explain to them just how today is going to go. So the teams shake hands. It looks like Webster won the toss, so we'll see what they do. So the Titans have come out onto the field. We're waiting for the Patriots to take the field, and then we'll be ready to go. Looks like Webster will receive the ball first, and we're almost ready to go. And the opening kickoff is gone. Down it goes. Fielded all the way back there by Angie. They'll leave it right there. And we'll come out to the 20-yard line. So we make some changes. Get the special teams off and the offense and defense on. And here we go, 1st and 10 from the 20. Straight down the middle now, tries to push the pile, and he gets up to about the 22-yard line. And so it'll be 2nd and 8 now. Second down and 8 now. Snap, handed off quickly, and he starts down the center again. He's met by 2 Patriots. That one is carried along by Zaccardo for another gain of about 3. That'll be 3rd and 3 to go now. One minute off the clock, and it's 3rd and 3 for the Titans. On 27, giving off again, found a hole, gets the first down, a little more as he's brought down right about the 33-yard line. So the Titans pick up the first down, move the chains, and we'll get a new set of downs. Handed off, almost got knocked down, and is met there by a pile of players who finally take him down about the 40-yard line. So bring up about 2nd and 2.
Gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 2nd down for Webster.
McDuff given to Zaccardo. Zaccardo finds a hole, gets a first down, and starts away a little bit more. Coming down the near sideline, finally gets pushed out of bounds there by Kimmons. And a hold up now. We've got a flag thrown on the field. And we'll see what this is about. It looks like it was committed almost where the spot of the player went out of bounds. It's an illegal block in the back on Webster. So it will back them up 10 yards from where they got it out of bounds, and it will be first down. So 1st and 10 again.
First down and 10 for Webster Thomas from the 48-yard line.
At midfield now, the Titans pick it up right at the 48-yard line. Chase gives it off, and the run started away by Condello. And he gets knocked down at about the 40-yard line.
Out to the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2.
2nd down and 2 coming up now. A lot of running plays so far for the Titans. They haven't really tried to throw anything. We'll see what happens now. 2 players in the backfield along with the quarterback. Giving off to the right. Straight down the pile. There goes Condello again. Trying to get it. He might have just gotten the first down. Yes, indeed. But Condello picks up the first down for the Titans, and they'll move the chains again. Less than 9 minutes to go.
Hewitt and Peter on the stop.
So on the 36-yard line of the Patriots, the Titans will start again.
First and 10 for the Titans.
Giving off, run up the field by Chase, and finally gets met there by Deion Hunter of the Patriots, who takes him down. That'll bring up about 2nd and 1. Well, looks like they gave him the first down.
First and 10 for Webster.
It was close, but here they go. Right on the 25-yard line they'll start from. To the right, Condello starts again. Picks up about 4.
Jake Condello on the carry.
So they've made their way down the field so far, all by running plays. They have not passed the ball at all. All been handoffs and trying to drive the pile.
Second down and 6 for the Titans.
2nd and 6 for the Titans now. Quarterback gives to the left side. Chase moves his way to the side, trying to get through, and is knocked down there.
Zaccardo on the carry. Cross on the stop. University Sports Medicine, the team doctor.
Well, it brings up 3rd and 1. He didn't quite get the first down, so 3rd and 1 it'll be.
Located in Penfield. University Sports Medicine.
2 men in the backfield again. The carry now by Armstrong. And he slipped and falls down there, but gains a couple.
Alex Armstrong on the carry. Charlie Andrus with the stop.
They'll bring on 1st and 10 now. They're sitting on the 13-yard line.
Penfield fans, let's make some noise.
Passed off, try to drive the pile once again, as the Titans are getting pretty good at that through this first set of play. Oh, 2nd and 8 now with the ball on the 11-yard line.
Correction on the last play. This is 2nd down and 8 now.
Dibble snaps it back to Chase. Quarterback sneak along the far side, and he's met there and sacked by Jake Hewitt.
Jake Hewitt on the sack.
Thought he could trick him, but he went right around. Hewitt met him while he was going toward the far side.
Loss on the play, and that'll be
He lost a couple of yards.
for Webster.
3rd down and 7 now.
Penfield fans, let's make some noise.
As they try and get the crowd to make some noise. And it looks like we've called a timeout. Webster has taken their first timeout with 5:28 to go. Still no score here in the first quarter. Penfield Patriots facing the Webster Thomas Titans in the homecoming football game of 2012. The Titans are down on the red zone. They'll have the ball on the 10 to start this 3rd and 7. They have to make it down to the 3 in order to pick up the first down again. Oh, some strategy being talked about on the sidelines. We'll see if that's implemented now. Dibble snaps it back. Now a throw inside, going through. And it's an incomplete pass. So it'll be 4th and 7 now.
For the Titans, Penfield fans.
So their first throwing play got them an incomplete pass. So we'll see if they go back to the running strategy again here on this next play. Running back on the right side of the quarterback, Dibble snaps it back. Chase looking for another pass, goes up in the air, all the way through, and intercepted. Here they come back. The Patriots start coming back. All the way, and here he starts going all the way down. He runs the length of the field all the way into the end zone. A touchdown for Penfield. Stolen by Kimmins and taken all the way back down. 6-0 Patriots. We'll have to wait a minute. The officials have thrown a flag on the field, and we'll see who it is against. It may be against the Patriots. So we're going to try and sort this all out. Get a signal from the referee. Another block in the back. This time it's against the Patriots. So all that excitement for naught. And they'll bring it all the way back. So they place the ball on the 25-yard line of the Patriots. The Titans still have possession. Let's see. The interception has stood, and it looks as though there will be first down and 10. The Patriots will start from their own 25-yard line. Gambrel will snap it back to Palladino. Palladino looks for the pass on the far side. Picks up Young. Young gains a couple. It looks as though it'll be 2nd and 1. Penfield's been very good this season on the rush. 447 yards in total so far on the rush, compared to the 391 yards on the passing. So we'll be looking for a lot more running than passing. There's a running play, trying to find a hole there. Young tries again and picks up the first down and a little more. They'll mark him at about the 37-yard line and move the chains. They are slowly making their way back down to where they thought they had a touchdown a couple of minutes ago. Quarterback's in close. And a back up. Going for the pass to Salmon. But Salmon was not in the vicinity of the ball and went right over his head. And a little too far. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now coming up. After the incomplete pass intended for Salmon.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure and stop over to the concession stand during today's game. Thank you to all of the parents who are
Almost the same looking formation. Passed back, and looks like he'll get out to the original line of scrimmage, but not too far. I don't think he picked up anything.
short gain on the play, tackled by
It'll be 3rd and 10.
third down.
Palladino has Andres back there with him. It's the snap, looking for the throw, gets away and finds Salmon, but he's out of bounds as called by the official. He caught the ball, but he's out of bounds, so it'll be 4th and 10 coming up for the Patriots.
Fourth down. Don't forget to stop by the South End Zone. Ice cappuccinos and smoothies are available for a $1 donation to the Football Booster Club. Thank you, Tim Horton.
So on the 4th and 10, they'll punt it away. Kimmons all the way back down, taken back there by Carhays. But he called for the fair catch, and they'll place it at about the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Titans after the punt from Kimmons. The Titans offense going back to work. Handed off there, down the pile, and he may have gained 1 on that play, but he didn't gain a lot. Gets the credit for the tackle, but he looks a little shaken up there. Looks like he's all right. He gets himself up and starts away, and we'll start with a 2nd and 9 now on the 28. Quarterback gives it off, and he's pushed out of bounds there at about the 33-yard line.
That makes it 3rd down and 2. Look at the other receiver.
So they'll place it on the 34, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Given off. Zaccardo moves down, and it looks as though he may have gotten the 1st down. It is a 1st down for the Titans. So a 1st down for the Titans, and they'll go back on the offense in just a moment. Short huddle there. Giving off, Zaccardo tries his luck again and is pulled down there by O'Connor of the Patriots at about the 41-yard line. Mark at about the 43. So 2nd and 5 it brings up now. Dibble with the snap, giving off. Zaccardo tries his luck again, tries to dance around to get a little bit of yardage. It looks like he may have picked up 1 or 2 on the play.
Matt McDonough, tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd down for Webster.
32 seconds to go in the quarter. They're going to try and get this off before the end of the quarter and try and get a 1st down. Quick snap, and then tripped up and tumbled down. It looks like he got enough for the 1st down. Indeed he did, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains with 20.7 seconds to go on the clock. 1st down and 10 for the Titans. It looks as though Webster has taken another timeout. Oh, I'm sorry, the time has run out here in the 1st quarter. So we'll pick it up with the 2nd quarter action in just a moment. Each team has had a try with the ball in that quarter, but nothing came of it as the score still ends up 0-0 after 1 quarter of play. We'll see if they can get some sort of scoring going in the 2nd quarter right after this. We're back with the 2nd quarter here at Penfield High School. Still no score between the Patriots and the Titans here. Homecoming football game 2012. The Patriots had looked like they had had a touchdown in the 1st quarter, but it was called back on a flag. But now the Titans will have a try on their own 48 to start the quarter. Giving off to the far side. Trying to push the pile there was Condello, and he's brought down. And Sirocco was the one who brought him down. So it'll be 2nd and 8 right at the 50. After they have completed their strategy. Dibble snaps it back. A fake, and all the way back down. He's caught down there all the way at about the 23. But it's an incomplete pass down the field. So it'll be 3rd and 8 now. Matt McDonough was helping the Patriots out there on the sidelines, getting them out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 8, like I said, and it's still on the 50. The line of scrimmage. 2 players in the back. A quick pass. It's bobbled but intercepted. The Patriots regain control as Young got in front of that pass and took it right back, but got brought down right at about the 42-yard line. But the Patriots get control of the ball back. A nice steal there by the Patriots. And back on the offense they go. Intercepted on 3rd and 8 for the Titans. But they'll get a fresh 1st and 10 for themselves as they start to make their way down to the other side of the field. Palladino in close. Hands it off there. Young fumbles the ball. They all go in after it. We'll see who picks it up. Try and take apart the players in the huddle, but the Patriots will regain control. They lose one on that fumble, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Palladino again in close. He's got Kimmons behind him, but he'll hold up a bit. Penfield has called a timeout, and Coach Giesler didn't like that one very much, so he'll discuss it over with his players before they start to execute it. So they intercepted it, tried to play, they fumbled it, but they got it back again, so no one seems to be able to hang on to the ball early here in this game. 10:27 to go here in the first half. Second down and 11 for the Patriots. Palladino in close again. Split back. Kimmel gives it off to Young. Young trying to move away, and he gets hauled down back there. Another loss on the play, as Kimmons reversed it back to Young, but he couldn't get anywhere. So it'll be 3rd down and about 18. So 3rd down and 20. They're going to have to get a real good play going here to pick up the 20 yards, especially the 10 that they lost. So they have not gained a thing on this whole drive, and they've just moved back. Pass over to Young, and he gets tackled down there before the ball even got to him by Adam Shemp. And Jeff Young is down on the field. And he finally gets himself up there. Just a little shaken up. He just came back off the injured list. It's an incomplete pass and brings up 4th and 20. So they like to punt it. And it'll go back toward the Titans again. Kick by Kimmons. It goes down the field. A flag is thrown. And it looks as though Scharf came in there and knocked down Kimmons, so it's interference against the kicker, or excuse me, roughing the kicker. And so it'll be a 1st down for the Patriots, so they get the ball back. On the flag by the Titans. So they pick up a 1st and 10 on that call as well. And they'll start from the 48.
First down.
Gambrel gives it off. Quick pass toward Young, but it's over his head. He couldn't turn around fast enough to get it, so it results as an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10 with 9:19 to go here in the second quarter. Still no score here at this homecoming game.
Second down.
Second down and 10. Gambrel fakes the handoff. There's a long one all the way down, and it slips right through the fingers of Jeff Young as he tried to fly down to about the 18-yard line, receive that pass, but he just could not get a handle on it. So it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Patriots having a little trouble here in the second quarter advancing. They were pushed back on their last drive, then they got the flag called against the Titans, were moved up, got a fresh 1st and 10, and still haven't been able to do anything. Aladino's got one behind him. It looks like he's going to try and throw, a bobbling throw, picked off. We'll see if they call it as an incomplete pass.
Aladino's pass falls incomplete.
And they're still going to try and decide this. No one really knows what's happened here. The Webster team has, in fact,
Offensive pass interference.
oh, it's an offensive pass interference call. And it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, 4th down and 10. It looks like they're going to elect to kick it. So offensive pass interference was called. You don't see that very often in so we will see what they elect to do. They are also pushed back. So Kimmons standing at about his 28-yard line. I'll have to punt this one out. Kimmons kicks it along to the far side. It bounces out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Titans. Well, the Titans get pretty good field position here. We'll see if they're able to advance themselves down the field. So they'll place the ball on the 47. The 1st and 10, they pick up the ball. And I'm going to try and decide where, in fact, we're going to start the play from. They moved it back to the 50 now. And it looks like we'll start it there. Hand it off, and he finds a hole. There he goes. He flies down the field and is finally taken down there by Moore, and a flag is thrown right down there where the tackle was made. Flag down. We'll see what this is for. It looks like it's going to be against the Titans. That's a face mask against the Titans, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. So it brings up 1st and 10 with the ball placed on the 20. Substitutions being made for the Titans. And they'll get a new set of downs to work with. Two players with the quarterback. Giving off there. And he picked up one. That was Accardo on the carry. And Andres brings him down. That'll be 2nd and 9 now. Picked up 1 yard from that rush. Under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Still no score. Are getting very close though. Handoff coming. He finds a hole, and Condello try to get himself in there, and he gains about 10, and it looks like he'll be able to come in, and it looks like it'll be 1st and goal. Well, the ball will be placed right on the 10. Well, the first attempt for the goal now. Chase hands it off. He tries to drive the pile. Touchdown, Titans. 6-0 the score now. As the Titans goes into the end zone, Armstrong will get credit for the touchdown. Handed the ball and just drove himself into the end zone. He pushed the pile. He had a couple of defenders on him, but they couldn't stop him. He got into the end zone, and he'll try for the extra point now. Bates Schultz gets it up in the air, and it is good. So it is 7-0 Titans. So they've gotten the first points in this game and started to spoil the Patriots' homecoming game. So we'll see if they'll be able to respond as they go back on the offense. Clock with 7:10 left on it. Bates Schultz kicks it off. Good kick there. Field at the 20, bobbles it, but picks it up and starts. Trying to get away there is Moore. And he's finally brought down by a pile at about the 24-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will start with the ball in a 1st and 10. Patriots had a little trouble advancing last time they had the ball, so we'll see if they'll be able to correct themselves this time and be able to try and at least get some yardage themselves without the help of penalties.
First down
and 25. Palladino in close. He's got Kimmons behind him. It was off to Kimmons. Tries to push the pile, and it looks like he lost a couple on that. And it'll be a loss of 1 on the play, so it'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down and 10 for Penfield. Stop by the ticket truck in the south end zone. Ice caps, these are available for a $1 donation to the football district club. Thank you, Tim Horner.
Almost the same formation. Palladino stepped back. Kimmons is on his left side. Palladino tries a quarterback sneak, and they all gang up on him. He didn't get any gain on the play, so it's still going to be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Jordan.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And a 3rd and 11 for the Patriots. They still have not been able to advance. Time ticks down. They send O'Connor to the far side. Kimmons is back there. Throws it up there. Flips up off the fingers and intercepted. Taken back by Zaccardo for the Titans. And Zaccardo intercepts it at about the 46-yard line. That one flipped right off the fingers of Moore. And then taken back by Zaccardo. An unfortunate happening for the Patriots. It's gotten very quiet around here. First down and 10. Chase receives, long pass down the sidelines, and it just fumbled away out of the hands of Angie. At that incomplete pass, it's 2nd down and 10. There's a flag on the play. And it'll be a false start penalty on the Titans. They'll bring it back. It's 1st down and 15. Some good news for the Patriots. And it brings up 1st and 15. Chase has it given off there. There's Zaccardo. He picks up about 3. But it'll still be 2nd and 12. Andres for the Patriots has been all over the place. He's coming in about almost half the tackles this whole game. I'm still ticking down for the Titans. Snap back and we'll hold up a whistle. And it looks like another flag. Oh, another penalty to the Titans. And it'll back them up 5 more yards. Second and 17 to go now. They just keep getting themselves into more and more trouble as the half gets near the end.
Second down, 17 for Webster.
Same formation. Given to Zaccardo, and he's met there with force by Andres again. Another great stop by Andres.
Third down and 17.
Third down and 17.
Penfield fans, it's time to make some noise.
And the Titans are going to make some substitutions. Looks like they may try and throw this one. On the 3rd and long. Chase flips a pass intended for Armstrong. And it is incomplete, so it brings 4th down and 16. Shemp boots it out of there. And they let it roll all the way down to the 1. And so Penfield will start from their own 1-yard line. Not a very smart move there by Kimmons not to pick up the ball. Now they'll be in quite a danger of a safety here. They're backed up as far back into their zone as they can go. With 3:24 to go in the half.
First down.
On the last 2 drives, they have not been able to advance very much. And we'll see if that's going to cost them here. Aladino's in close. Aladino swings around to the near side. Flips one out to Young, who gets taken down out there by Shemp. And he gets him out of a little more danger, but it's still not enough for a first down. 2nd down and 3.
Second down.
Excuse me, 2nd down and 5 it will be. With 3:17 to go. Pass out to the other side. Young tries to get away, he does, and then finally gets tackled by a pile of Titans. Nice job getting away from that tackle there. But I believe he gained 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 3 now. And the ball's still down there in the danger zone. It's still on the 9-yard line of the Patriots. And Palladino's trying to call a timeout, and they finally give it to him. A little confused on that play, and he'll get some clarification. With 2:27 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 7-0 is the score. The Titans are leading on a touchdown by Alex Armstrong earlier here in this quarter. So Palladino gets some clarification on that last play. And we'll start it again. 3rd down and 3 for the Patriots. Palladino throws it to the side, and it is incomplete, intended for Kimmons. So it brings up 4th and 3. And the special teams unit comes out. And the very short drive for the Patriots ends right there. And they'll have to punt it back to the Titans. And whistles go a-blowing. And Penfield takes another timeout. So it's still 4th and 3. This time they'll snap it. Right to Kimmons, who kicks it up in the air. And they let it roll all the way down there to about the 38-yard line. And now they pick it up. So that's where they will start. They got very good field position this time, as they'll start from the 38-yard line of the Patriots. Now the Titans will look to improve their lead. Hand it off, goes all the way down the far side, trying to push his way through, and he does still. He got through about 2 sets of tackles and gets a lot of yardage there. 1st down and a lot more.
First down and 10 for Webster.
So they spot it right at the 20-yard line. And that's where they will take it. So a gain of 18 on that last play. Hand it off again. Condello tries to move his way through. And Stallworth was there to meet him.
Short gain on the play. It's going to make it 2nd down and 8.
A 2nd and 8. With the ball on the 18 now. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. 7-0. Titans in the lead. Again on a touchdown from Armstrong. This one's carried by Condello again. He gets pushed out, but no gain on the play there. They'll put it right where it was and bring up 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 8 for Webster.
Chase looking for the pass, finds him. A nice pass out there to David Angie, and he's knocked down, and he moves the chains to make it a 1st and goal. The Titans are going to have to start to hurry up offense soon. 1:16 to go and counting here in the quarter and until halftime. Handed off. A drive toward their Armstrong gets pushed back. He's the man who had the touchdown earlier in the game. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. .1 to go after that Titans timeout. That's still 2nd and goal with the ball on the 4-yard line. Chase hands it off. They get in, touchdown. A Titan touchdown. He just got over the line. And it's Armstrong again. He's had both scores in this quarter and the only 2 scores of today's game. And the Titans move ahead 13-0. Another touchdown just by driving the pile, getting in there and busting through. Bates Schultz with the extra point is up and good. So it'll be 14-0 now with 50.9 seconds to go. And the Patriots will get it back, but they have a very limited amount of time to do something. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in just a moment. So Bates Schultz will kick it off. Bates Schultz gets it high, taken by Kimmons. Kimmons dances around and is finally wrestled to the ground there. The first one to him was Brian Dibble. So that makes 43 seconds exactly left on the clock, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They will really have to hurry up here if they want to get anything going. First and 10 from the 39. Aladino all alone there in the backfield. Aladino trying to bite himself some time, but here they come. He comes in and gets sacked by the Titans. In comes Kowal to take him down. So it'll be 2nd and 14. They lose 4 on the last play. And time ticks down. They have to hurry up. 10 seconds to go. See if they can get it off. 5 seconds now. 1, and they get it off. Palladino. Palladino gets smacked down to the ground. And Kyle gets himself in there again and brings down Palladino. And that'll bring an end to the second quarter and the first half, with the Titans leading 14-0. I'm Curtis Cook. I'll be back with the second half in just a little while. So we'll get ready to start the second half in just a moment with the visiting Titans leading the Penfield Patriots 14-0 here at the Patriots Homecoming 2012 football game on Penfield TV. We'll hope the Patriots don't have as many advancement problems here in the second half. They had very much a problem trying to get down the field in the first half. They just kept getting stopped by that Webster defense. So hopefully they've strategized and come back out and are ready to go for this half. The Patriots will have control of the ball first this half. But they are not yet on the field. The Titans are waiting for them. And then we'll get underway. So the Patriots take the field, and here we go. We're almost ready for the second half. Bates Schultz kicks it down. Dropped and picked up again. Brought away, and then finally tackled down there was Hewitt. And he brings it back about 12 yards for the return, and they will mark him, I believe, at the 32-yard line. That looks like it'll be the 31. So 1st and 10 from the 31. As hopefully the Patriots will come out ablazing this half. Palladino in tight to Gambrill. Palladino rolls to the near side. Pass downfield is short and incomplete, intended for Salmon. And he was guarded right there by Karas. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10 now, as the Patriots strategize. Palladino backs up. There comes the blitz, and down he goes. A sack made by Dion Hunter. And the Patriots take a loss. It looks like it will be third and 16. Palladino has it again. They come right after him, but he gets it off to Kimmons. Kimmons gains his way right back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 30-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 10. And with the 4th down, Kimmons is in the backfield, and he will be punting it off. Karas signals for the fair catch, and it's made at the 38-yard line of their own territory. So they'll start from there with the 1st and 10. Minute and a half run off the clock, so that didn't do very well for the Patriots, and the Titans will get their chance again. First and 10. Chase gives it off to Goodice. Goodice moving down the sideline, finally out of bounds at about the 50, but a flag flies on the field. And 2 flags on the field.
We've got a couple flags on the play.
The officials are trying to sort this all out. There are 2 fouls on the play, it looks like. So it looks like
Got 2 penalties on the play and a illegal block to the back and a personal foul.
the 2 penalties are an illegal block to the back and a personal foul. So it looks as though they will move the ball down to about the 45-yard line, 44-yard line. And it'll be first and 10.
Are sorted out. It will be first down and 10 for Webster from the 45-yard line.
A Titans ball from the Patriots 44-yard line. Given off there, finding a hole, and then being brought down was Judice again.
Jake on the carry. Trent Maurer on the stop.
That'll be second and 7. Second and 7, given off again. Tries to flip through. He's still on his feet. He gets around and almost got away. But Kimmons was there to take him down for the Patriots. And Gadis again. And he picks up the first down.
First down.
On the 33. Titans make changes. Snap back, given off there. Zaccardo tries to move his way down. Didn't get very far.
Mason.
So second down and 7 now. And the Titans make more changes now. Titans have Shemp on the far side. They like to run the ball. And the running play didn't get very far again. Third down now. And 7.
Chris.
Quick snap. Flipped around, and there goes Zaccardo down there, but there's a flag on the field. believe Zaccardo had picked up enough for a first down. We'll see who the flag is on. And we'll get the call from the official. An illegal block in the back on the Titans. So that will move them back 10 yards. So we're back to 3rd and 10 now. Running play given off. Good dice. Tried to get his way through. Hewitt brought him down for the Patriots. So it's 4th down for the Titans. And it looks like they're going for it. Send 2 receivers to the outside. Was in front, and a block by Kimmons prevented the pass from getting to Carres. He ran a slant route inside, and Kimmons read it all the way. So, with that being said, it's on the 30-yard line of the Patriots, and they will regain possession. 1st down and 10. Palladino backs up. Lateral pass over, and he may have gotten a gain of 1 or 2 there. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it'll bring up 2nd and 9. So on 2nd and 9. Aladino backs up, throws a bobbling pass just out of the reach of Moorer. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 now. .6:14 to go. Titans still in the lead, 14-0. And the Patriots again having advancement troubles. We send O'Connor in motion. Given off. Kimmons met there by 3 defenders and taken down. That'll bring up 4th and 9. Looks like they'll be punting it off again as Kimmons is in the backfield. And again, only 1 yard gain there by the Patriots. Gibbons, long high kick, bounces down, and looks like they'll let it roll all the way back to the 29. That's a very good kick. By Kimmons. That was 51 yards it went, so yeah, that's a very good punt for him. And we'll make the Titans run back toward the end zone. 1st and 10 with 5:26 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and we got a false start.
Flag on the play.
Or excuse me, that's encroachment.
Offsides on the defense.
That's an offsides call.
After the
And it's a 5-yard penalty, so it'll bring up 1st and 5.
it will be first down and 5 for the Titans.
Chase hands it off to Armstrong. Armstrong gets away from everybody and starts his run. Armstrong flying down the middle of the field and finally tackled there by Kimmons, who caught up to him. So 30 tackles 30, but 30 doesn't get. Or 30 gets a lot of yards there. So a 1st and 10, and they'll place it on the 30. A lot of 30s there. 5-10 and ticking. First and 10 after the big gain from Armstrong. This one is taken by Zaccardo and gains 1. A short little running play did not gain much. The Titans bring on some new players again. I'll try for 2nd and 9. Give him to Zaccardo again, trying to go around the outside. And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 26. Missed about 2 tackles before he was finally put out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 7 as they mark it out on the 27-yard line. Two players in the backfield. Chase gives it off to Armstrong. Armstrong tries to run through the pile and gets pushed back to where he was. And we'll see where they spot it. It looks as though he got to the 25-yard line. So it will be 4th and 5. And Webster takes a timeout here, and we'll discuss their strategy on the 4th down. So the Titans come off their timeout into the huddle. And now we'll attempt the 4th and 5. Chase has Armstrong in the backfield. He elects to throw. Chase looking on the side. He gets him. And he still goes through. Touchdown, Titans. Angie gets a touchdown for the Titans. as he was able to get down the sidelines away from everybody. So it's now 20-0. And they'll try for the extra point. Pete Schultz kick is up and good, and over into the parking lot. So that's 21-0 in favor of the Titans. 3:40 to go here in the quarter. And the Patriots will get the ball back and try once again to get some yardage. So Bate Schultz will kick it off to the Patriots. Booted all the way back toward Kimmons. He takes it and runs. Kimmons trying to go through and is knocked down at about the 27-yard line. So that's where they'll take over. And once again, the Patriots will try and cure their advancement problem. Palladino gets it. Going for the throw. All the way down. And looks like it's going to be pass interference. Called against Adam Shemp. The pass was incomplete, but we'll see what both flags in the field say. And so finally they get some yardage on the penalty and a first down. .329 left on the clock. Palladino tried to go through and he's knocked down right there. Anthony Zona. And the ball, I believe, came out, but it's still in possession to the Titans. That's another loss for the Patriots. Brings up 2nd and 11. So the Patriots try again, 2nd and 11. Palladino Takes the handoff, then throws it off to Kimmons. Kimmons goes down the field, and he gets enough for the first down. Finally, some good yardage from the Patriots as Kimmons takes it all the way down. First down again, and they mark him out at the 37-yard line. Up in the air and intercepted. Away come the Titans. Intercepted the pass away from 7. There's flags thrown, but they keep flying down the field all the way back down to touchdown. But there is a flag on the play. Cadiz intercepted that and brought it all the way back, but we'll see what the officials have to say about that. Looks like it may be coming back, and indeed it is. A block in the back to the Titans. So that negates the touchdown. The Patriots regain control of the ball. Or excuse me, Webster will regain control of the ball because it was an interception. So 1st and 10 for the Titans. I believe it'll be their own 31. But they spot him on the 30, so that's where they'll start.
First down.
Chase, long pass downfield, caught, and he starts down. Pass caught by Adam Shemp and is knocked down at the 30-yard line and tackled by Trelawney Salmon. So a big gain on the play there. A 40-yard gain there. 1st and 10 from the 30. This time Penfield's 30. Given off to Armstrong. He tries to push the pile, and he gains about 3 on the play. It'll bring up about 2nd and 7. Second and 8 from the 28. Chase has 2 men in the backfield. Armstrong faked it back. There goes Zaccardo. Zaccardo ducking away from tackles. Zaccardo still on his feet and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Zaccardo, a nice run on the far side, and the flea flicker tricked him.
18. You're on the 11.
Now on the 11. Chase gives it to Armstrong. Tries to push his way toward the end zone. And it looks like they'll spot it at about the 2. 2nd and goal now.
Looks like
Very short distance here for the Titans to increase their lead. Chase gives it to Armstrong. Did he get in? And he still looks like he stopped short. He's got the first down. It looks like now it's 1st and inches. So very close, but they're not in yet. First down, less than 1 yard to go. Chase, is it off to Armstrong? And it is a touchdown. The forward progression gives Armstrong another touchdown on the day. The Titans increase their lead 27-0. They keep on putting the points on the board. We can only wish the Patriots could do the same thing.
He said he thought Tula was going to kick it.
Right at the end of the quarter, too. A little over 12 seconds to go. Kick is held and booted through the uprights for the extra point. 28-0 now. So with 12.4 to go, the Patriots have a long way to climb back, and we'll see if they can do it with this next play. Bade Schultz for the Titans will kick it off for the 4th time today. After the touchdown. With 12.4 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The short kick, the onside kick, is fielded by the Patriots at about the 32, so that's where they will work from. Patriots will have one shot at this before the end of the quarter. Ladino gives it off, and the running back gets pushed back. That there is Andres. So that ends the 3rd quarter on that sour note for the Patriots. And we'll be right back with 4th quarter action. We'll see if they can turn it around right after this. So we switch sides and continue. This is going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Patriots.
Second down and 10 for Penfield. Here's
Palladino gives it off.
Nick.
Kimmons trying to gain a couple, and he did. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 7.
So on the 34-yard line. And try and get a first down now at 3rd down. Palladino onto the far side, gets around. We'll see if they give him enough for the first down. It looks like he's just a little short, about a yard short.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard.
Well, it brings up 4th and 1 now.
Brings up 4th down and short for Penfield.
Palladino alone in the backfield. Palladino on a cross. Up there by O'Connor. And he picks up the first down and more. Good run there by O'Connor after the catch.
Good enough for
Now they move the chains for the first time in a long time on a play. And we'll see if they can do it again. Kimbrell gets back to Palladino. Palladino cuts to the far side. Palladino looks downfield and a reception taken down there by Moore, and a great throw by Palladino. Now they're inside, real deep inside Titans territory. Let's see if they can make anything of this. Take that big old goose egg off the scoreboard. And as quick as that, the Patriots are that deep inside Titans territory. Palladino moves along the near side. A pass, trying to force himself into the end zone. And he's just a little short. And Jake Hewitt was the one with that catch and run. It brings up 1st and goal now. It'll be a 1st and 1.
first.
And there's been a timeout taken on the field. We'll give them a moment to discuss this 1st and 1. First and 1 from the Patriots. This is the best field position Penfield's had all day. Let's see if they can capitalize. They got 4 tries to do it. Palladino, is it to Kimmons? Touchdown, Patriots! Finally, after the first down and the 1st and goal, finally the Patriots get a touchdown. They push their way in for 6. Kimmons on that touchdown. And they'll look for the extra point right now. Held down for Young. Kick is up and is good. And that one flies into the parking lot. And it's 28-7. So finally the Patriots, after 4 quarters, get on the board early here. Maybe this will get the Patriots team some momentum. They still got almost a whole quarter to do something with. It's been done before and it can be done again. But right now they'll be focusing on going back to the defense as the Titans will get the ball back and try to counter that touchdown that the Patriots just got. So the one who got the touchdown will kick it off now. And Kimmons will kick it back to the Titans. Kicked up in the air and bounced out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. There's a flag on the field. So first down and 10 now for the Titans. It looks like they will spot it after the flag at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Titans. Chase gives it off. Goodice trying to get farther. And he picks up about 2. That makes second down and 7 for the Patriots, or excuse me, for the Titans. Two players in the backfield. With Chase. But there's going to be a offsides call on the defense. And that'll move them down 5 yards. So it'd be second down and 2 as they repeat the second down. Chase giving off. Armstrong tries to go through, holds on to the ball. And he's about a yard short, so that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Third and 1 from their own 44-yard line. flipped back, and then flipped out of bounds, and a flag on the play as well. That was Gedice who had that ball, and then drew the penalty.
After the tackle, there is a flag on the play. Personal foul, horsepower tackle.
So a personal foul to the Patriots.
That'll make it first down and 10.
And it'll be first down and 10 for the Titans. They move down the field and spot the ball at the 39-yard line of the Patriots.
First down and 10 for Webster.
Giovanni Pannoni checks in as quarterback and gives it off for a loss.
John Castillo on the carry. Cam Sirocco with the stop.
So that QB change didn't do very much.
Let's hear it for your 2012 Penfield Patriot cheerleaders.
Second and 12 and the loss of 2 on the last
Second
play.
and 12 after the loss of 2 on the Sirocco tackle.
Given off by Pannoni, and he takes it back. Pannoni sneaks down the far side and gains about 5.
Gets out to the 30-yard line. Third down and 2 for the Patriots.
That'll be third down and 2 for the Titans at the 31. Seven minutes and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Score is 28-7 in favor of the Titans. Pannoni gives it off. They didn't get very far. The ball comes loose, and the Patriots regain possession. On the fumble, the Patriots come back up with the ball. Good defensive play there. So it'll be first and 10 for the Patriots from their own 33.
Good enough for first down.
So both teams make substitutions. And the Patriots will start again. No one in the backfield except the quarterback. Palladino takes it. Goes around the empty side. Palladino tries the quarterback sneak and gets out of bounds
Palladino scrambles out of bounds.
and gains about 3.
5 on
Looks like we gain about 5 on the play. And it brings up second and 5 now. Good run by Palladino there. You get some of the extra yardage. Palladino alone again. Second and 5 for the Patriots. Palladino goes the other way, looks for the throw, and gets him right at about the 46-yard line. Ball comes loose. And jumping on it were the Titans. But I believe called dead, but we'll see.
Good enough.
Yes, they're giving it to the Patriots, so it's first down and 10, Penfield. So from the 46, the Patriots will have possession. Good snap. Palladino along to the far side. Gets Moore, and then Moore gets a little more. I believe he made it for the first down. And that'll move the chains again. Patriots with some momentum here.
Watch out!
He's got Kimmons next to him. Kimmons acts as a blocker. There goes Palladino trying to fling through the crowd. And it goes all the way down. And right down at the 36. Flags fly on the field after the Palladino run. And it looks to be against the Titans. Yes, a personal foul against the Titans. So they'll move it, I believe, 15 yards.
Come on, backs, guys.
So that 15-yard penalty puts the ball right on the 21-yard line. 5:35 and counting here in the fourth quarter. The Patriots finally starting to come alive late in the game. Palladino gets around the tackle, but he grounds it, and then a little more hitting after the whistle, but no flag down. So the incomplete pass, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Palladino's got Kimmons with him. Palladino elects to throw, tries one toward the end zone, and it was just out of the reach there. Bauer was the one he was going to try and connect with. It was just a little out of his reach. Palladino gets the snap. Palladino all the way up in the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Intercepted by the Titans, who come back down the line. All the way down the sideline. The Titans come. That is Zaccardo on the interception and brings it all the way back out to about the 47-yard line. Penfield got so close, and the pass to the end zone was intercepted. So the Titans offense comes back out onto the field. .5:05 left in the fourth quarter. This is the Penfield Patriots homecoming game you're watching on Penfield TV. Titans back on offense. Pannoni comes back in as quarterback. Pannoni gives it off there. A run by Tantillo. Gets about 1 yard on the play. still 2nd and 10. He got a couple of inches there, but not enough for a whole yard. Aladino gives it off again. And this time he drives the pile. On the run was Cristiano. And he gains a couple more. Brings up 3rd and 8. Late here in the 4th quarter. Under 4 minutes to go. So, 3rd and 8 for the Titans. And flags fly on the field.
Delay on the offense.
That looks to be a delayed game call, and they'll back it up to the 38. This has now become 3rd and 13 for the Titans.
3rd down.
Vienne comes in as the near side receiver. Pannoni gets the snap, gives it off. He faked it. There goes Pannoni. He tries to run it out of bounds and finally tackled at about the 49-yard line. Tackled made by Kimmons.
9 on the play. Nick Kimmons with the stop.
So it'll bring up 4th and 5.
It's going to make it 4th down and short. We'll call it 5 yards. The Titans in punt formation.
And the Titans look like they're going to punt it off here. Booted away by Shep. All the way down there. Kimmons lets it go. Rolls all the way back inside the 10. So that's where Penfield will take over with a couple seconds over 3 minutes to go. Palladino, the quarterback back there with Kimmons. Gives to Kimmons. Kimmons gets a good run up there. Gains a few.
Gain of 5 on the play.
That'll be a gain of 5, so 2nd down and 5 from their own 14. Starting the hurry up offense here. Palladino swings around, looks for the pass, and gets it out to Young. Young is then met by 2 Titans and pulled down to the ground at about the 27-yard line.
Their Penfield varsity soccer team will play, as well as the Penfield JV soccer team.
Looks like the Patriots are going no huddle here.
So please stay.
Titans hustling to make their substitutions, and plays whistled dead.
Timeout, Webster.
And Webster has called a timeout as we saw one defender hurrying off the field. So it's 1st and 10 for the Patriots on the 27. Palladino hands to Kimmons. Kimmons tries to fight his way through. He finds a hole. Kimmons turns around, tries to get a little more. And finally is brought down at the 47-yard line. A good run there by Kimmons. That's 19 yards he got right there. Moves the chains. And the Patriots just keep on going. Patriots still in the no huddle. Giving to Kimmons again. Kimmons still on his feet. Hits a hole and picks up another few. Hooks about 6 yards. Second down at 4 will be. Palladino, quick pass to the side, and then run out of bounds was Hewitt. A minute 35 to go in the game. And Penfield is still down 28-7. Palladino comes to the near side, finds Young on the side. Didn't step out of bounds. Young keeps going. Young still on his feet and finally tackled at about the 27-yard line. Young with the reception, and that moves the chains. 1st and 10 again for the Patriots. Still with the no huddle. Palladino goes to the far side, gets Young. Young is then met by 2 Titans and pulled down, but not without a gain on the play of about 5. And it looks like Young's down on the field after that. And we'll stop the clock with 1:01. And the trainer will come out to look at him. He just came back off the injured list. We'll see what's going on with him. Young able to sit up now and make his way off the field under his own power. And he takes a slow stroll off to the sideline. Hope he's all right. And now he continued the game. The 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Palladino swings around. Palladino looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Patriots! Trent Moore in the end zone. It was the same play they tried before when they got intercepted. But this time they made no mistake. And now it's 28-13. But it may be too little too late for the Patriots. Kimmins will attempt the extra point now. Kick is up, and it's good. That one flies into the parking lot. Real high kick. And it's 28-14. So the Patriots will be set to kick it off to the Titans with 50.9 seconds to go in the game. Kimmins puts the ball on the tee, and they'll kick it off in just a second. Kimmins, low kick, and taken there by Kowal, and now we got some extracurricular activity going on into the field. The flags fly all over the place, and they break up the pushing and shoving. That was happening at about the 43-yard line. And there definitely will be some penalties assessed with this. And tempers are starting to flare late in the game. So 49.5 seconds to go, and the officials will try and sort out the penalties. So personal fouls to both teams. And so the Titans will start their 1st and 10 in the drive from the 28-yard line. So Pannoni in at quarterback takes a knee. And they will just run the rest of the time off the clock here in the 4th quarter. And 30 seconds now. And just going to keep running it off. 20 all the way down, 17. And the Webster Thomas Titans have come in here and spoiled the Patriots' homecoming game. So the final score here from Penfield High School, 28-13. The Titans come in and spoil homecoming for the Penfield Patriots. Well, the Patriots had good attempts late in the game. They got both their touchdowns in the 4th quarter, but alas, no good. So the teams will be on the field to shake hands. And this is the last home game for the Penfield Patriots. And it was spoiled by the Titans. So the teams and coaches come out to shake hands as a nice tradition here in high school football. And we'll say goodbye to you. Again, the final score, 28-14 in favor of the visiting Webster Thomas Titans. I'm Curtis Cook for Penfield TV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.